Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video to the channel. So in this video we're going to be doing a little money making method which dips in and out depending on what's sort of happening in the game. We're going to look at antifire potions. Now antifire potions are something which spiked quite hard during Warcraft last year, and on the Grand Exchange when we're doing market watch, the price of super antifires have started to go up over time to a point now where it's probably worth doing, and you can make a decent amount doing it as well. So the main base of it is an antifire potion, which we've just price checked at 10.1k, so it is actually over mid price at the minute, but you can lowball it about 9.9k ish. But to do that, we're going to need a Lancerdime unfinished potion, which we can just find. There it is. And blue dragon scales, and blue dragon scales especially are quite cheap, so you're actually probably going to make money just making the standard antifire, which I believe you need 67 Herblore, but I'll check it in a second. The blue dragon scale is very cheap wherever it is. Scale dust. There we go. You see 300 coins for that. So you're actually going to make pretty decent amounts actually making the potion. So for the actual potion, 300 GP, 7.8k, you're making like 2.3k per potion, which is actually not horrific considering like the level you need to do it anyway. But what we're interested in doing is the additional process onto that. So we're looking to be making a super antifire bracket 3. As you see, this sells for a lot more, but you do actually have to go and get the secondary yourself. So 24.5k for that. We'll just check the other side of the margin. And I think for super antifires, I believe that's 85 herb, but again, we'll go and check the margins for that. And the one which keeps going up on the Grand Exchange when we're doing Market Watch is the bracket 4. Now, I've said this a couple of times, but it's been a while since we've properly gone through it. You can actually make profit decanting your potions, and this is why it's always worthwhile checking the prices of a bracket 4 and as well as a bracket 2. So as you can see, the bracket 4 is just sold for a massively higher price. So let's just say we're going to work on 24.5k, so you basically be 8.5k per dose. You're making an additional 15k per dose. So like if you were to do this whole process of buying the Lancerdime with the Dragon Scale Dust, turn them into normal antifires and then turn them into super antifires afterwards, you're going to be making a pretty big profit. And you could even to a point as well, and maybe we should actually do it on this video. Let's just do it with 100. We're going to go and instant buy these super antifires and use these NPCs at the Grand Exchange or in the Max Guild, and it's also in L Grand Exchange as well. You can use these to basically decant all your vials. You just go to decant vials, say you want it into 4 dose, and then you can just throw them on the Grand Exchange after that. So I'm going to go and put these at 75 in for whatever price that was. I mean, to be fair, even at the instant sell, we could make profit. So if I go 39 and 333, and hopefully by the end of this video, we can see how we get on from there. You can actually see what I'm planning to do with the Infinite Porter next week as well. I'm going to be doing a lot of Civ Soil. Just because I think it's the best one for this account. Again, Civ Soil makes a lot of profit, and then we'll just make this Lancerdime potion as well. So in terms of the levels you're going to need, and again, using things like portable wells, the botanist mask is only going to make you more profit anyway. So even without the actual profit of making a potion, you're going to be making profit just due to like the normal like everyday buffs we talk about in all the Herblore videos, and basically all the artisan skills now, they all have very similar buffs. So if we have a look, 85 is what you're going to need for the super antifire, which is not too bad, and to be fair, it's not really that high of a level. And the normal antifire is 69, so you're going to need 69 to make the normal antifire. Again, pretty decent profit there. And then you're going to need level 85 Herblore to go and make the super antifire. Now, to make the super antifire from the normal antifire, you're going to need a desert phoenix feather, which we can go and pick up a couple now. Now, some items which are really good for this are the thieving cape or the desert diaries. So the desert diaries will mean you don't need to use water, and I'm pretty sure it has a buff with the phoenix as well. With the elite desert achievements, you actually get 2 feathers per thief as well, which is really nice. So that in combination with the thieving cape, which is going to note your feathers, is really nice. But with the infinite porter coming, you can actually use porters to send phoenix feathers to your bank. So if you want to do a couple of hours of thieving the Desert Phoenix, you can do that as well. The actual thieving at the Phoenix as well is actually very AFK. It's one of those where once you stop, it just keeps doing it over and over again. So I'm going to withdraw the thieving cape. I can actually do the 120 thieving cape for this. And we're going to go to enquiries. So because you can actually sell the Super Antifire Bracket 3 for 24k, and you can roughly make the potion for 8k, it kind of puts the Phoenix Feather towards 16k per feather. And once you see how quick we rack these up, you'll notice like a couple of hours at the Desert Phoenix will really sort of help you. Even if you don't make enough profit with super antifires now, if you were to do a couple hours during your infinite porter, leave them in the bank, there will come a time antifires will spike. Like certain potions, certain items in the game are very seasonal, like they'll go up and down over time. Whereas the super antifires would always have like a peak moment, maybe a couple moments during the year where it's the best time to cash in and sell them. But at least if you've got these Phoenix feathers in your bank and you've not had to spend any money on porters, it's a good time to have them there as well. And not only that, it's basically free Herblore XP because you're going to go and loot the feathers. So this is where the Phoenix is. It's just east of Ashanti Pass, and there is the Dominion Tower. Still looks pretty epic after all these years. And up here, you can go and see the Phoenix. Now you can use your auras like your 5-finger discounts and stuff like that, but basically you just go and just click on the Phoenix. And then after that, until the Phoenix catches you, it is pretty much just AFK. And as you see, like from my info, I'm going to just talk over a clip for a couple of minutes. You can see how quick these are going to come into my info, but you're going to be getting these as basically like free Herblore XP. And it's probably a method I suggest to a lot of people now. Before super antifires were untradeable and you couldn't really get much use out of them. Yes, it was technically free Herblore XP because you could get the XP for items you were gathering. But now you can actually sell them, you can get profit on top of that as well, which is an even more better reason to go and do it. The thieving XP is going to be nothing amazing. Basically, you're going to get 26 XP a pickpocket, but we're here for profit. And to be fair, what I'll do, my aura is currently sat at 18 minutes. I'm going to go down to 13. We'll do a 5-minute stint of thieving the Phoenix, because again, I could always do with some Phoenix feathers in the bank. It helps me to make a little bit of GP whenever it comes as well. And we'll see roughly how we go in terms of Phoenix feathers we're going to loot. We are starting with 24 feathers though, so I'll take 24 feathers off. But if we value these at roughly 16k per feather, you can see it doesn't take long to rack up the GP. We're roughly like over 500k worth already, and we've not really been doing it that long. But what I'll do it for 5 minutes, see how I get on. We'll come back, we'll wrap the video up, and then we'll go from there. So there we go, nice little 5-minute stint. I'm going to say we've done 160 feathers, which, yeah, it's not too bad at all. That's roughly about over 2 mil GP. So a decent couple of hours here stocking up on desert feathers. Obviously, if you haven't done the Elite Desert Diary, you're only going to have half the amount I do. You can use note paper, but I would suggest either using a thieving cape, porters, definitely the unlimited porters. Come do a couple of hours at the Phoenix. It's quite hard AFK. It will sort of catch you out every now and then, but compared to how much you're going to thieve, it really isn't that bad. But you can rack a decent amount of these up and then capitalize when you've got the time to do it as well. Don't forget the Dungeoneering boost of Wasteless Herblore will save feathers as well, so your feathers will go further than you think. But that's going to be the end of this video. Again, a really good way to use the infinite porters. Super antifires are definitely something that can have moments when they spike. Definitely worthwhile just stocking up on these feathers and capitalizing when they go high. Free Herblore XP as well. But one thing I wanted to make sure you guys took from this video as well, when you're selling potions, always check for 3-dose and 4-dose price, because you could be doing yourself out of easy profits if you're selling them for a 3-dose, if the 4-dose is selling just as much or if not more as well. As you can see, when we sold with a 4-dose, we made so much more profit because for whatever reason, the 4-dose price is a lot higher than everything else. Sometimes you just get lazy buyers who go for a bracket 4. Normally that's what you need for one of the combination potions. So they don't buy bracket 3s, they buy bracket 4s for convenience. And again, that's what we're trying to do. Capitalize on convenience and make money from it as well. But that's going to be the end of this video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to leave me a like, subscribe to the channel. Are you going to do this method on the Infinite Porter? If not, let me know in the comments below what you're planning to do on your Infinite Porter, how you're going to get the most from it, what you're going to use, what you're going to train. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I say, if you have, make sure to subscribe, drop me a like. It really, really does help me out. And it's a good way to push these videos out further to more people to see as well. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.